Hi everyone. Election night, November 2nd, 2010 is history. And now we prepare for the big enchilada, the Super Bowl of elections 2012. But let's recap. I know some of you who are frequent followers of my video blogs are just waiting to hear what I have to say regarding the Republican takeover of the House, and that the Republicans have picked up, as of this report, 6 seats in the Senate. This is what I have to say. Big wow. Look, it's a midterm election, and you don't have to be a genius to figure out that in states that have unemployment rates of at or over 10%, or even 9%, the Democratic agenda was in trouble. In the South, California, we've got an unemployment rate out here of 12%, and in Oakland, almost 20%, and yet we had Democrats win the majority of races, except for Attorney General, which it looks like Kamala Harris is losing. At any rate, the point I'm making is that this was expected, but remember, there's 2012, and just because we had this pickup, the Republicans should not gloat. This doesn't mean the Tea Party is with us and here to stay. It's just that we've got 4 years of this stuff, and within that 4 years, we'll figure out a way to eliminate some of those Republicans who are standing in the way of improving this economy. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Keep that in mind, okay? So, the bottom line is, okay, Rand Paul won because not so much of his stance or his libertarian ethics, but the name. Rand Paul is very close to Ron Paul. It's almost a genius that he named his son Rand, and very close to Ron, and Rand got recognized for that. It's name recognition that worked for Rand Paul, nothing else. And if anyone mistakes that, or makes the mistake of thinking that Rand Paul got in on some sort of wacky racist agenda, they're only half right. Rand Paul will be held in check in the Senate, and media outlets like Zenny62.com will be on his butt, making absolutely certain that he toes the Senate line. The bottom line is this, ladies and gentlemen. We're in economic trouble. We've had positive growth rate during the Obama administration, but consistently high unemployment rates because uneducated people, a lot of uneducated whites and blacks, are not getting the manufacturing jobs that were once there. The solution is simple. We've got to pump money into our manufacturing system to maintain the jobs that we have and get them back from overseas. This is an economic war. Everybody's fighting it, and everyone's in trouble. We're in trouble, Britain's in trouble, Ireland just took over the banking system. It's worldwide, not just here. So some idiot talking about what we spent on home loans for, quote, those who didn't need them, unquote, doesn't get it. That's not the issue at all. The problem is that we only have so much revenue we produced, and yet the demand for what we produce has been stretched all over the world, and the ability to produce it has been stretched all over the world, and the American standard of living has suffered for it. We've got to just ask ourselves what we're willing to do to maintain it. We haven't asked ourselves that question yet. Are we too stupid to get it? Just ask.